weighing in this evening at 228 pounds from the state of Minnesota, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Elite, Jake Manning! And now the challenger. He weighed in at 235 pounds from Morningside. He is accompanied to the ring tonight by the former NWA Heavyweight Champion, Harley. Ladies and gentlemen, Slick Diddy, Ric Converse. One fall, 60 minutes for the IC heavyweight title.
Here it is, Brad Stutz, Jake Manning jumping the bell, trying to attack the challenger, Slick Diddy, Ric Converse, and who is in Ric's corner? None other than the king, Harley Race.
This is, as they say, what everyone is here to see. Tremendous amount of respect shown to the king, Harley Race, and Slick Diddy, Ric Converse. Manning tries to get an early offensive, and he is sent packing to the floor by Slick Diddy. Dillinger is befuddled at ringside at the addition of Harley Race in the corner of the challenger.
Ty Dillinger, dapper as ever, in his third outfit of the evening. But I have to tell you, I've got a scoop about this match. Dillinger grabbed me during the break before and said he knew Harley Race was going to be at ringside. And if that old man got in his way, he was going to punch him right in the mouth. Ty Dillinger is threatening to punch Harley Race in the mouth. I heard it. He told me. He made me say it right now. All I can say is, Ty Dillinger, try it.
I will pay good money to see that fight. Converse and Manning tie up now formally. Very evenly matched opponents. Manning, an import from the Midwest, originally from the state of Iowa, now resides in Minnesota by way of Illinois. Converse, born and bred in Morningside, North Carolina. A local favorite. And many people, even I kid, will call Ric Converse the uncrowned AWA World Heavyweight Champion. It was only 8 or 9 weeks ago. Converse took the AWA World Heavyweight Champion Steve Corino to the limit. Corino only survived that bout by an assist from Team Corino member Ricky Landell, and after the bout, Corino put the belt on Ric Converse, called him the uncrowned champion, and Converse fires on the chest of Jake Manning.
I'm telling you what, Ric Converse, ever since that match with Corino, the phone calls have been coming in, the emails to RicConverse.com, wanting him to come everywhere there's a wrestling event going on. He's in Statesville tonight. Last month he was in Statesville. He came out to the aid of Bobby Eaton, Ty Dillinger, very upset about that fact. Jake Manning, on his quest to get rid of every legend in the Carolinas, called Ric Converse out, and now they're matching it up toe-to-toe right here for the CWA IC title. And Ric Converse is not a stranger to championships. This could be just one more on the notch of Slick Diddy.
One thing he is a stranger to, however, at least in the last couple of years, is being the challenger. One of the only times in Converse's storied career that he does not presently have a belt around his waist. And I know that at this moment he would like nothing more than to add the Intercontinental Championship to that resume. Under, leg sweep, only gets a count of 2. Manning has yet to recover from that chop out of the corner, which in all the years I've known Ric Converse may be the hardest shot I have ever seen Ric Converse throw. And Manning has yet to recover.
Just prior to the bell, Harley Race was conferring with Ric Converse, going over some last-minute strategy for this match. He's out there because of Ty Dillinger to counter Ty Dillinger's actions at ringside. Who better than Harley Race? I mean, if you could pick anybody to be in your corner, Harley Race would be the one that guarantees success.
Ric Flair, the most decorated heavyweight wrestler in modern history, in the Hall of Fame induction, said Harley Race, no one epitomized being a man's man and a wrestler's wrestler more than Harley Race. And he is bringing all that to the table in the corner of Ric Converse. And Dillinger and Manning have yet to really get out of the gate in this one.
Converse in complete control since the beginning of this match, he's been steadily working on the left arm of Jake Manning. Manning able to technique his way into a reverse, now has a hammerlock on Ric Converse.
Manning putting tremendous pressure on that arm. Switches it up to a side headlock.
See, leaning into it, putting that body weight on the Ric Converse, trying to hold him into position, making him carry his body weight. It's an excellent move by Jake Manning. It's been a very scientific match so far. An excellent match from a fan's point of view. I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Every eyeball in the building right now is on ringside. This is what they have come to see. Ric Converse, in the last 2 to 5 years, has been arguably the most decorated wrestler in the Carolinas. Has yet to win gold in the CWA. Manning has been on a rampage since becoming the Intercontinental Champion, taking out beautiful Bobby Eaton of the Midnight Express, making it a goal to take out every legend that he can in the sport, and tried to make an example of Harley Race earlier.
That's exactly right. We saw that earlier tonight. He threatened Harley Race to be the last chapter in the Race legacy, pack him up and send him home. Well, I'm going to tell you, after spending all day with Harley Race today, he's nowhere close to packing it up. And if Ty Dillinger carries through on his threat of punching Harley Race in the mouth, I think we might just see that big left punch that Harley's known for, that he split many a person's head wide open with one punch, come crashing into Ty Dillinger. He might just bloody up that white shirt he's got on tonight.
Dillinger is the antithesis of a picture of confidence. Dillinger is flustered and frustrated on the outside. Ric Converse, aside from 1 or 2 moments, has controlled 90-95% of this contest. Converse now with a top wrist lock, it looks like. Referee in great position to check the shoulders of Jake Manning. Everyone from the officials, the camera crew, the ring announcers, everyone wants to be at the absolute top of their game and craft tonight with Harley Race watching on.
I'll tell you something else, Brad. When we were speaking with Harley all day today, we went out to eat lunch, we went out to eat supper, we were talking here at the building, and he said when it came time for the matches tonight, somebody said he'd have him a spot in the back, he could sit back and watch the monitor. He said, no thanks, I want to be out there right next to the action. I want to watch these guys. I love the sport that much that I want to watch every minute, every match that there is. And the one he wanted to watch the most was Ric Converse and Jake Manning. And everyone should know that Harley Race's connections in the wrestling world, specifically with Pro Wrestling Noah, you impress Harley Race, you just could win a trip to Tokyo.
High stakes in this one. Merely to have the blessing, the stamp of approval of Harley Race on your work would be enough for most. The chance to improve your career and go new places, new territories. In addition to the Intercontinental Championship, there is a plethora on the line in this contest.
Jake Manning has Ric Converse down on his knees in a test of strength. He's got the advantage. Converse able to stand up. Harley pointing it out to Rick too. Rick was able to get to his feet now. Nice counter. Beautiful move.
Great diversionary tactic from Converse. Converse now locks the fingers again.
He's steadily been working on that arm the entire match. You have to think Harley Race gave him some pointers. I'm telling you, that move he just pulled out on Manning, I've never seen Ric Converse do. I wouldn't be surprised if Harley Race hadn't advised him of some new maneuvers for this match. Championship on the line.
I am so excited as a wrestling fan in this moment.
3 count on Converse. He's going right to the throat, doubling up that injury that could have been sustained from being dropped across the top rope. And now Converse is the one in trouble.
Manning changes the tie, and now he is in control offensively for really the first time in this contest, Gemini Kid. Finally being able to put together a string of maneuvers, keep Converse grounded, chooses to lift the man up now, sends him hard into the buckle. Great explosion on that clothesline.
You saw Harley Race wince on that one. He saw the power that rocked Ric Converse down to the mat, and a 2 count.
I wish that everyone watching at home could be with us here in Statesville. There is an electricity in the air right now. Everyone is wanting to look their absolute best in front of Harley Race. Harley Race is poised to strike at Dillinger at any moment. Dillinger looks like his life is flashing before his eyes at ringside because he knows what's going to happen if he crosses Harley Race.
Nice duck under, slams Jake Manning's face right to the knee. Ric Converse, went to double it up. You can see the frustration in Harley Race's face when he saw it. He saw that one coming. Rick didn't. It was caught with a knee to the midsection. Manning back on top.
Converse breaking out some offensive, innovative maneuvers.
Wait a minute, here we go. Ty Dillinger choking Ric Converse, and here goes Harley Race.
Dillinger is strutting like a peacock at ringside, incredibly proud of himself. Harley Race will pluck that boy if he gets his hands on him.
He told the ref's checking with Ty. You know he's going to deny it. Ty Dillinger better have skates on tonight, because if Harley Race gets his hands on him, it's going to be all over.
We are at the 15-minute mark in this Intercontinental Championship match, as now Manning using his body weight, something that we have stressed all night, Gemini Kid, hugely important, using his weight to keep Converse immobile on the canvas.
It's a great move. Fans don't understand unless you've been in amateur wrestling. You would understand. If you've been in some mixed martial arts, you'd understand. If you've been in pro wrestling, you obviously understand. But the advantage of holding that person down in that headlock, squeezing his neck, putting your body weight on him, just wears them out. That's how you get a pinfall in wrestling. You got to wear that opponent out enough that he's willing to stay down for a 3 count. Amateur wrestling is only a 1, just a blink of an eye. Pro wrestling, it takes 3. You've got to really wear that opponent out.
Manning is bringing the force behind those shots to Converse.
Reversed by Converse, crashes into the corner, but he's met with a boot right to the face. Manning follows it up, scoops him up, big slam.
Excellent defensive wrestling by Manning. Gets the boot up.
He's signaling it to the top. He's on the second. Twisting leg drop, but nobody's home. Ty Dillinger beside himself at ringside.
That will send shocks all the way up your spinal cord. Big boot to the face from Converse.
Converse has the opportunity now to capture that championship. He's got Manning, he's rocked him. Big punches to the side of the head.
Third shot, just rocking the jaw of Manning. Manning takes the top turnbuckle.
Converse asking the crowd, how about it? Sounds like it. Oh my gosh, what a chop. Manning, questionable shot there with the knee.
It looks right above the belt line. Twist on the suplex, drives Converse down. Cover! 2.5.
That was close. That was a heck of a maneuver, but Jake Manning just deposited Ric Converse, drove him hard into the mat, definitely knocked the wind out of him, and he almost picked up the win to retain his championship.
Rear chin lock again by Manning. Harley Race right in front of his protege for the evening, Ric Converse, and it is exactly what I said it is. It's a protege-mentor relationship. Race has been with Ric Converse today. He's been with Gemini Kid today. Everyone in attendance has gotten something out of the experience of Harley Race being a part of this event, and Manning and Dillinger just may end up getting a bigger piece of that experience before the night's over. Converse fights out of the hole. Manning cuts him off. Smart wrestling by Manning, like it or not.
Manning hooks him up for a suplex, but Converse with the block. Manning shakes it off, clubbing forearm to the back. Maybe he's going to try it again. He needs to take some more out of Converse to hit that big suplex. Suplex move. You know, Harley Race was famous for the suplex. He would do it so well, he could win matches with it, hold you up there vertically, let all that blood flow roll down to your head. Converse slips out of the suplex attempt.
Go behind, 2 elbows, 3 elbows to the side of the head. Manning now goes behind. Going for a rolling reverse. Converse holds on to the rope. Elbow to the face, nothing fancy about it. A sky-high bomb from Ric Converse. Manning is now prone on the canvas. Dillinger looks disgusted at ringside.
Ric Converse had taken a beating prior to that. He's not able to capitalize on that big impact move that he just landed. He's trying to get his wits back with him. Harley Race encouraged him at ringside.
The first man to his feet in this situation is so vital. This right here could determine the contest. Converse is up with authority. Shot to the face and a second. Converse rocks Manning with 3 shots. Reverse. Manning is still alive.
Oh, what a leg! He drove that knee right through his face. Oh,
I thought Manning was knocked out.
I knew it was 3. I mean, that was Mr. Wrestling 2, the $1 million knee.
I legitimately thought he just knocked Manning cold with that knee lift.
Stun gun. That's it. That was 3.
That was 2.
The ref,
Manning is still alive.
the ref shaking off the call. I swear that was 3 to me.
Converse gives Manning a taste of his own medicine with the hot shot. Manning scoops him up. Cradle. Only gets 2.
2 3/4.
Both men went for a kick. Both men went to regain the momentum. It looks like Manning has regained the momentum temporarily.
He's hooking him for that suplex attempt again. Converse still blocking. He's got too much left in him. Pulls him through into a clothesline. Harley Race gives him the stamp of approval as Ric Converse goes to the top.
Converse, not known as a high flyer, is going to take to the air, it looks like. 3rd floor, big double axe handle, shades of Randy Savage.
That's gonna be it. What?
So close.
Harley Race said it was 3. I think it was 3. The fans say it was 3.
Manning looks to have slipped out at the last moment.
Can't get any closer than that one. Wait a minute.
The ref just ate it from Converse.
Manning whipped Ric Converse into the corner as the fans were getting all over the referee's case. Now Ty Dillinger. Ty Dillinger's choking Ric Converse. He better look around because look who's coming around the corner. He's had enough. The King, Harley Race.
Dillinger is being stalked.
He's got him. Listen to the fans. They want to see it. That big left. Here it is. Right to the head. Ty Dillinger cut for a flip to the floor.
Dillinger's out cold.
He's gone.
Shoulder block from Manning. Manning made it to his feet first.
Harley Race had enough. He pulled his leg. Oklahoma roll. Oklahoma roll by Ric Converse. That's 3. We got a new champion here in Statesville.